There are 16 MLB games today. Please do not sleep on baseball. I know we go through a ton of college football bets. I already have like 20 grand bet this weekend, but today we're talking about baseball. 16 games. I'm going to be taking you through two very sharp plays. So the first game we're going to look at is Dodgers Diamondbacks. So Dodgers, one of the best teams in the league, favored to win the World Series. You can see the best price you can get on them is minus 215 on WinBet. Best price you can get on the Diamondbacks is plus 210. So as a sharp bettor, right, this is what's so different about OddsJam, right? We focus on the data, the strategies that actually help you win long term and explain those things to you. And one of the things you need to understand is if you're placing bets at plus 190, when there are other sportsbooks in the market offering plus 210, you are never going to make money sports betting. It's already hard enough to make money sports betting. So if you're getting ripped off, right? If you're getting terrible prices, placing bets at plus 180 when other sportsbooks are offering plus 210, even if this sportsbook isn't in your location, right? Because every bookmaker prices games independently, you treat them each kind of as a data point of what the odds should be set at. And you only want to place bets when you're getting value, right? This is how the sharps do it, the pros do it, the people who bet on sports full time. But if you're placing bets at plus 185, plus 180, when, sharp sportsbook, sharp betting exchanges that are very accurate, their odds are very accurate, very liquid markets, very efficient betting markets, you're doomed, right? You're literally doomed. So long story short, we don't have a money line play, right? There's no money line value that I can really see in the market that I want to take advantage of. What looks best is the Dodgers money line at minus 215, but I'm holding off. Rather, I have a prop bet. The prop bet I'm going through is a positive EV bet. So positive EV betting, very simple concept. Very simple concept, and it's all the pros think about, all the sharps think about in terms of getting an edge. It's where are there mispricings in the market such that my bet actually outweighs the juice, outweighs the vig, so I can make money. So as an example, kind of a concept that really helped me understand sharp, profitable sports betting is when you're betting at the classic minus 110 juice. So if we go ahead and we go over to baseball, you can see a lot of the totals, right? A very common, or we can go to college football as well. The juice is typically, for spreads, totals, minus 110, minus 110. So you're betting 11 to win back 10, right? And only one of these outcomes can occur. The game's going over or under, right? Over 62.5 or under 62.5. One or the other hits. They're equal and opposite outcomes. So what's the sportsbook's advantage is, right, they force you to bet $110 to win back just 100, right, on both the over and the under. So what that means is you need to win 52.4% of your total bets to break even, right? So anyone can win 50% of the time because every single game goes over or under. So if you literally were throwing darts at a board, over, under, it doesn't matter, right? You could blindly bet and get 50%. So the difference between like being a pro bettor, someone who does this full time for a living, is taking, winning on totals and spreads 50% of the time versus 55% of the time, right? You're not trying to win every bet. You're not trying to get rich overnight, but you're looking for these spots with value, right? Where you're actually, getting spread bets or total bets that have a likelihood over 52.4% of occurring, right? So what we can see right here is the bet I ended up taking advantage of is the Dodgers team total over 5.5 at plus 110 odds. So this bet has a profit margin of 2.11%. If you're curious where these profit margins come from, it's just math, right? But you can watch the video in the end screen. I won't dwell on it. But what you'll notice is this is like a true pricing discrepancy, right? There's only one other sportsbook giving plus money, and it's actually only giving plus 100 odds. So pretty clear value on this plus 110. And what you can actually do, again, how you should be thinking about sports betting is treating each sportsbook's market as kind of an independent data point of what the odds should be. So on FanDuel, They have the under 5.5 runs for the Dodgers team total at -115. The overs at -105. So the overs at -105, the unders at -115. So with the VIG removed, the true price, right, with the VIG removed, removing the juice from the sportsbooks market, removing the spread to get the sportsbooks true odds, so kind of reverse engineering sports betting, the true price would be +104. We're getting +110 on Caesars. So this bet looks incredible to FanDuel's market. Well, what about to Pinnacle's market? Pinnacle's the sharpest bookmaker. So Pinnacle had it -106, -110. Now, the true price is +102, right? Pinnacle has this basically a coin flip. They barely have this even juice towards the under. So the fair price is +102. We're getting +110, right? We're getting improvement. We're getting better odds than the odds with the VIG removed from the entire sports betting market, right? That's how you make money sports betting, right? There's no hocus pocus. There's no BS. It's looking for value, letting OddsJam scan millions of odds. It's completely free to browse odds on OddsJam. Any market, any sport you want to look at, free on OddsJam. Browse for free. Any markets you want to bet on, player props, whatever. Sometimes there's good value in the props. But again, the point is just like find value, right? That's what you're looking for. And what the positive EV tool does is it just like automatically scans the entire market and zones in on those 5, 6, 7 bets that actually have a mathematical edge over the sportsbook, right? And you're not guaranteed to win every bet, but you're guaranteed to win in the long run as a positive EV bettor. So, I've been tracking my profit from the plays just given out on YouTube for the past couple weeks. We're up $1,000. And hopefully we can keep it going. So that's the first play I have. Now the second play I have is the Braves run line. So this is an alternate run line. Why did I go with an alternate? Because that's where the value was. Braves -2, we're picking up -110 on Caesars, another positive EV play. 1.74% profit margin, right? You can see other sportsbooks pricing this, that offer this market are pricing this at -125, -125, -125, 35, 125. No other sportsbooks even giving us better than -125. We're picking this up -110. Doesn't seem terrible, right? Actually, it seems pretty incredible. So that's the second play I locked in. So 2 bets, Braves -2, over 5.5 for the Dodgers at home. And we hit them both. So here are our profit margins from OddsJam, right? This is how you get rich sports betting, right? We're getting these returns on capital in a day, right? A 2.11% return on capital we get in a day. It's pretty incredible. So, the stock market returns like 8% a year. This game starts in a few hours. It's going to be over, in like 7 hours, we're earning a 2% return on capital, and the stock market returns 8% a year. Yeah, that's how you make money sports betting, right? We're earning $5 in profit margin on this bet, and then on the Braves bet, it's this profit margin is actually 1.74%, so that should be slightly higher actually. So on this bet, we're earning $870 in profit margin. So this is, this is your profit margin in percent. That's your stake. So this is your profit margin in dollars. So like if you tried to give me a $5 bill for my bet, I wouldn't trade it, right? My $250 bet on the Dodgers over 5.5 team total at +110 odds is worth $528. That's a profit margin. So I won't give you my bet for $5. Won't happen. Not a trade that's going to happen. So 2 bets. And then again, like this sheet will be in the description, which is just should help you, kind of figure out how to reach your profit goals. If you're placing bets, let's say on OddsJam that have an average profit margin of 3.32%. So 3%, and you're staking $100. If you want to turn $3,000 a month, you would have to place 33 bets a day, right? It's just math, right? And then if you want to earn more money, or you want to place less bets, you increase your unit size or you look for higher EV plays, right? Plays with a higher profit margin. And then, you can also just arbitrage bet, which is risk-free money in sports betting. So there are some tutorials. You can watch our videos about arbitrage betting, which is just about making risk-free money sports betting, which is really cool. So feel free to check that out. And thanks so much. Have a great one.